In this lesson video, we will learn how to convert ratio into fraction or decimal values, and conversely, how to convert a fraction or decimal values into ratio. In this section, we will learn how to convert ratio into a fraction or decimal number, or a decimal number into a ratio. So let us first start with converting ratio to fraction. So here the ratio is given 12:30. So both the part is integer. So we are calling it integer ratio. So ratio actually can be represented as division also. That means 12 division 30. That means A ratio B can be written as A division B as well. So 12 division 30. So now if we simplify 12 division 30, so if we actually what we can do here basically is that instead of writing 12 division 30, we can simplify this ratio first. 12 and 30, so 2 common, 6 and 15, 3 common, 2 and 5. So this ratio can be written as 2:5. That means 2 division 5. So this is the fraction for this corresponding ratio. Another ratio here is 3 division 5 ratio 6. So here one part of the ratio is fraction. So if we convert this ratio into fraction, then it will be 3 division 5 division 6, because we know that A ratio B can be written as A division B, or in this way the same thing, A division B. So now if we replace the division as by multiplication, then it will be 6 division 1, so it will be 1 division 6. So now if we simplify 3 and 6 is 2, so it will be 1 division 5 times 2 is 10. So the equivalent fraction corresponding to this ratio is 1 division 10. Here is another fraction ratio where both the ratio part, both the quantity are fraction. So here we can represent this ratio by this fraction division this fraction, that means 6/35. So now if we convert this division into multiplication, then we will get 3 division 5 times 35 division 6. So 3 and 6 will give 2, 5 and 35 will give 7. So 5 times 35, 7 is 35. So on the top we are getting 7 and the bottom we are getting. So this is the fraction equivalent of this given ratio. In these two examples, the ratio are between decimal values. So in the first ratio, 1.5 ratio 3. So we can write it as a fraction 1.5 division 3. Now we need to convert this decimal into fraction. That we can do 1, 5, then division 10 for decimal point 1 and 1 digit 0, then 3. So now 3 division 1. So if we convert this division into multiplication, then we will get 15 division 10 times 1 division 3. So 1 will go up and 3 will come down. So 3 and 15 will give 5, and then 5 and 10 will give 2. So it will be 1. There is nothing above, there is only 1 division 2. So the fraction of this ratio, equivalent fraction for this decimal ratio is 1 division 2, that is half. Let us do this example. Here 0.375 ratio 1.25. So we will first write as in the fraction form 375 division 1.25. Now we need to convert these decimal values into fractions. So we can write 0.375 can be written as 375 division for decimal point 1 and then 3 digits, 3 zeros, division 1.25 can be written as 125 division decimal point 1 and then 2 zeros. Now we can write 375 division 1000 times, if we convert this division into multiplication, then this 100 will go up and 125 will come down. So now this 20 will cancel with this 2 0. Now 375 and 125, if we cancel, we'll get 3. 3 times 125 is 375. So the ratio, for this ratio, the fraction is 3 division 10.